guys, Shiggy here, aka G-Unit. Welcome to another Black Ops 2 gameplay commentary, which I have not done in a while. This is a 4v4 game battles that I wanted to share with you guys. This was the final game out of the best out of 3 games that we had. This is on Standoff, but the previous 2 maps we played on was on Cargo and Slums, I believe. So we managed to smash these guys called Fish Clan, I believe, 6-2 on Cargo. So we pretty much had the upper hand, and we thought we were going to smash these guys in Slums to seal things off, because if you win 2 games in a row when it's best out of 3, then we automatically get the win, right? So we go to Slums, and all of a sudden these guys managed to turn it around and they slapped us 6-4. So we actually said before the Slum games that, you know, we wanted to seal this off, we want to go to sleep because it's a very late night, and next thing you know, we obviously get defeated on Slums. So we managed to you know, pull things on to the next game, which was on Standoff, the final game. So if we did not win this, then we pretty much lose the game 2-1, right? So we had to win this, and as you can see, we had a pretty poor start here, already losing the first round. And for those of you not familiar with the competitive scene in sort of the game battles area, you got GB variant rules, which is basically a set of rules that you specifically have for this in the competitive playlist, where you need to get 6 rounds to win, and also certain things that you can or cannot use. And the things that you cannot use, I believe, the trophy systems and tac masks for perk, and also you cannot use Cap 40, which actually got recently banned after the COD championships. So yeah, it's a really powerful pistol, as you know, and of course you can use the B23, as you can see that I'm using here. So yeah, there's certain things that you cannot use, and also, you know, you need to deal with. And because you can't use tac mask, and because of the GB rules, like if you get caught in a stun, you're pretty much dead. So it's really important the way you approach a situation. You need to sort of get out of the choke points, right? And most of the times, especially one of the my least favorite maps is Plaza, because, you know, everybody's always rushing to A, and whoever gets the first stun will basically win, right? And because you pretty much have no chance to get out, because you're not allowed to use tac mask. A lot of people seem to prefer the MLG rules, which is basically the rule sets in league play. You can use whatever that you like, you know, from league play, that is. And yeah, so that's basically it. And yeah, I wanted to sort of explain to you guys the sort of the mindset and the decisions that I made during this game to successfully win this game. Like because the guys that I play with, these guys that I'm playing with right now, are really good players as well, but for some reason they weren't, like, a couple of them weren't doing that great. So you know, usually I'm not that great as well in game battles. Like, as you know, this is sort of a new scene for me. I've been playing a lot, I've been doing a lot of scrims, practicing, you know, certain spots, knowing when to go where, and what sort of decisions that I need to make to get kills, and sort of, you know, dealing with pressure, in other words, making sure I keep my composure throughout, and the consistency of you know, keep my head, I don't choke, and I control my sensitivity throughout the whole thing. I had not changed it yet. I'm still playing a 14 sensitivity, even though I'm playing competitive, which a lot of people seem to say, you know, if you keep it at such a high sensitivity, it's really bad. As you can see, my perfect example there, I can't really get grips with certain situations where it may seem a bit crucial at times, right? Because, you know, game battles is all about going for the wins, and if you get an opportunity to kill a player, you have to take advantage of it, because if you don't do it, the next thing you know, you might choke and you might lose the round, and 1 round can mean a lot. And you guys will see through this game, that's the reason why I'm posting, is because there were a couple of rounds where, let's say, luck played into it, but at the same time, the other team sort of went into the choke points as well. And I wasn't expecting this to happen, because it was twice where I was the last one alive, and this happened. So I want to show you this anyway. So it's 2-2, right? 2-0, and it's a 2v1 situation right after I take this dude out. And I got pretty lucky here. I don't know what I did, but it was pretty smart play, I'd say, because usually what people do, they immediately challenge the guy while this dude is shooting at me. Look at this. He's shooting at me. I take cover. I wanted to make sure he finishes all of his ammunition so he can reload. I shoot the truck a couple times unintentionally, and again, look what happens. So Westar dies 1v1. This guy needs to plant the bomb. He's chasing me, and the truck actually explodes. So I don't know, was that luck? Maybe not, I don't know, but as I said, it's most likely luck, because I unintentionally shot the van. I was trying to shoot the dude, but I played it smart there, I think, because I let him shoot all of his clip at me, and obviously he had no other choice but to take cover and reload. But, you know, that's how it went down. And so I made sure I was sitting behind those boxes. I was well away from getting any bullets on me because I knew my health was low and that dude was full health, and if he got 1 or 2 bullets into me, then I would have died, especially when he was using an M8. It's really important to know what sort of weapons the other team is using as well, sort of reading their play and sort of knowing where you want to stand, what position as well. Sometimes people use snipers as well, you don't want to get picked off by that. But as you saw there, I died immediately at the start. As I went up the B building, that dude immediately rushed me from the beneath of the B building and went up the steps behind me, and I got flanked. So that was pretty unfortunate. Right now I'm spectating Westar on my team. He's using the purple FAL from the new cameras, and it was a 4v3 situation, sorry, 4v2 situation at first for the other team, and now it's down to a 2v2 situation. So we pick up the second dude from the other team. So it's 2v1 situation right now. Westar fails to reload, which was actually pretty crucial here. As you can see, Dowski gets taken out by the final dude's 1v1 situation. He goes ahead. He fails to check the corner, because usually people check the corner, and that's why we choked that round. Westar fails to check the corner, and we managed to die. And that was pretty unfortunate. So it was 3-3 now, and we got the FAL out. By the way, the FAL class that I'm using here is the reflex sight with stock, quick draw. So 3 attachments with the dead silence and I believe, what is this, toughness and lightweight with a grenade and a B23R for secondary. So that's pretty much the class I'm using here. Really awesome. And as you saw there, I got a pretty awesome kill on top of that B building. It was really awesome because he came right down my sights and I had my position exactly at the spot, because usually what people do it's common that they go on top of that building at the start of the game to pick you off from the middle tank. So I made sure I had that position ready, but for some reason I choked at this point because I panicked right after the dude that came on the tractor, because I knew they were going to push together, and unfortunately I got picked off there. I jumped at the same time as he jumped. He had an M8, he outguns me with a burst fire, and unfortunately for me I couldn't control my sensitivity at that point. So right now it is a 3v1 situation. Westar, you know, it was pretty tough for him at this moment, so he picks up the first dude out of the 3 dudes. So it's 2v1 situation for the other team, and now picks up the second dude. So it's a 1-on-1 situation. The bomb's planted, 30 seconds remaining. Is a 3-3 round right now, and if Wes doesn't pick this up, it's going to be 4-3 to them, which is not great because they'll have the upper hand and the momentum to go for 5-3. So he sees the dude on top of the tank. This dude obviously is going to play it smart, try to back away because the bomb is planted, and he knows that Wes now needs to make that bomb to defuse, and if he doesn't do it, because remember also the rules for this is that, you know, it takes 7.5 seconds to defuse a bomb instead of a normal 5 seconds in a public game. That's another thing. Also another rules is that the round switches every round. So every round, if you lose or win, doesn't matter, it's going to always switch from you defending to attacking to defending to attacking, pretty much, and that's just the way it works. It's fair, right? So unfortunately we lose the round there. It was really close. He managed to choke it, and you know, smart plays to the other team. So these guys called Fish, right? They call themselves Fish for some reason, but I don't know, it's a clan, right? So these guys, for some reason, they managed to turn it around. It's one of those things, you know, we had to step it up really late. We had our confidence, and now we got a bit too cocky at the start. You know, winning 6-2 in a GB match is something that indicates the other team's pretty bad, but I don't know how they managed to turn it around. So our teammate goes down. Dowski gets killed from the top warehouse. He wasn't doing particularly well in this game, unfortunately, but sometimes that happens, you know, it's not your day. And right here, 2 kills from our team was really awesome. Dantax picks up 1, and unfortunately he dies as well. So it's a 2v2 situation right now, and this is where things get a bit interesting. I heard a dude actually reload in the kebab shop. Unfortunately for me, he actually runs back into the granny house, and I flanked around, and that was really awesome. So now it's a 2v1 situation. Wes has the bomb. He needs to get this plant because 25 seconds left. So I need to cover his back when he's going to plant at B-bong. So I'm going to sit around here. I saw a grenade go towards the B side there, as you saw. So Wes is going for the plant. So I'm going to cover his back. It's really important you do this and sticking together as well. And right at this point, I see a dude on the corner of my eye right there going towards the L wall, the broken wall in other words, and this is where I nearly choked it, and I played it smart. I kept my composure, kept the patient, and I took a risk there. I may have died if it was another person, another day, right? But he managed to turn around the other way, going back towards the B side, and another explosion right there from a vehicle managed to pick up a win there. So that was another one of those moments where, you know, it comes down to luck and also bad placement from the other team as well. So once again, that was, wow, this game is getting really close and coming down to the wire, as I've said, and it was insane, man. We were going crazy on Skype, you know, doing call outs and everything. Right now 2 players are down. It is, I believe, a 2v2 situation. I'm not 2v3 situation. We'll see how it goes. I'm not too sure. Yeah, it is a 2v3 situation. So right here I think is 4th round. I don't remember what happens actually. Oh yeah, I think, well, I have no idea. My mind's blank right now, but I think we read it out at this point. It's really important because, you know, one of us needs to cover A and the other person needs to cover B. So this is pretty much what we did. We had to make sure they did not plant, otherwise we kind of screwed. So I try my best to cover A as much as possible. I see this dude in B, I call it out for Wes, and Wes knew he was there as I called it out for him. So I made sure he had that covered. So next thing you know, this is where it gets a bit intense. I think they're going for B. Okay, I see that dude. I thought he saw me. I, for some reason, thought he's chasing me right there. So I run away, avoiding the nade. Wes takes out one dude with the B23Rs. The bomb is down, and he gets killed by the M8A1. And fortunately for me, this dude, just about he was going to run around to A, I managed to take him out. So yet again, taking him out at a crucial point, getting us the 5-4 lead. Because if we had not won there, then they would have had the 5-4 upper hand. And look at this. Oh my god, look at that choke. Literally everyone dies with a grenade at the start, and I was on one shot as well, and I would have died. I was actually screaming down a microphone on Skype, you know, the grenades are coming, they are coming at a fast pace. But obviously I didn't say it like that, but wow, the reaction was priceless. Unfortunately, I could not record the live session. I wasn't expecting the game to come down to the wire like this. I really, you know, I wasn't you know, paying attention to that at first when I was playing this game, during this game, sorry. So I'm definitely going to be doing it in the future. Definitely let me know if you find this sort of interesting, because it may seem a bit boring for some of you, but you know, something new that I really enjoy doing myself, so I thought I'd post it. And right here I managed to die. It's really a tough situation for me when I had to clutch it in a 4v1 situation there. But it's the final round, coming down to the wire. This is where things got a bit, you know, interesting, because it's really important that you rotate together as a team, and really important that you're communicating where exactly your players are, where you're going, where you're looking at, making sure you're looking at the point of the arrow in the minimap to see where your teammates are facing, to make sure that you got the back covered. So someone told me they're going top B, so I'm making sure I've got bottom B covered, at the same time looking at the back flank as well, because sometimes what people like to do is be cheeky and go around the side skirts and come around the back and kill you. So I'm just making sure I'm the dude that's checking around the A bomb, checking around the tank, making sure no one's going around the warehouse building. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go up this building here, just to make sure I've got some sort of cover in case someone's on top of the tank, someone's using a sniper. You never know, man. This is the final round, and we've got 40 seconds left, and we are the ones attacking. We need to get this plant right away. So it's a 4v4 situation still. This is where things get a bit interesting. Me and Dantax decided to push up together, and right here I see a dude head glitching up there. He thought I never saw him, but yes, I did. I pick up the headshot with an awesome trigger finger right there. So it was a 4v3 situation right here, and this is where things get a little bit interesting. Dantax picks up the kill, Dalski gets killed, and Westar gets a kill. It's a 3v1 situation. So this is where we had a cushion with the upper hand, 12 seconds remaining. I used my instincts. I assumed he was going to be at A, and next thing you know, comes around the corner, 14 sensitivity, bang, no scope, 2-shot kill, 6-5 win, 14 kills, 5 deaths. What an awesome match. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like rating as well if you enjoyed that. And yeah, that was an intense game, man. So I'll see you guys soon. Check your channel. Good night, peace. Yeah.